Bulsara person was still there, but he was, for the public, he was going to be this different character, this god. Part of the attraction of Biba was that the girls who worked in there were so beautiful, and they were dressed just right, you know, they were well presented as well, and we used to just go in there to sort of enjoy the scenery. I know Freddie did as well. And one of those ladies was Mary Austin. There came a point where Freddie started to talk to me about her, and it became obvious that Freddie wanted to go out with her, and I said, well look, we're not really going out as such, you know, we're just good friends, so I'll introduce you to her, so I did.
He would come in with occasionally, I think he was brave enough to come in on his own, but most times he would come with Roger, or he'd come along with somebody, and he would smile and say hello in passing, which became quite often, and I think this went on for about 5 or 6 months, and finally he asked me if I wanted to go out on a date.
And it was a very, very emotional attachment for the two of them immediately, I know.
5 months later, we were living together, and we continued that for, I don't know, 6 years.
She looked after Freddie, but he was very considerate towards her. Whatever was going on, clearly that was a love affair.
He'd had relationships with girls, but looking back on it, I don't think his heart was ever in it. But with Mary, it obviously was.
And they were very sweet. I mean, they were like a little married couple.
And it worked also, I think, because Freddie, like I said, was underneath very shy, and she was as well. And I think they were a good match.
Yes, to me, it was a marriage. She's my common law wife. We carry on now as like we were married. So marriage is a term for other people. We believed in each other, and fuck everybody else.
I think it's probably fair to say that she was the love of his life.
Após 6 anos juntos, as suspeitas de Mary de que havia algo errado no casamento e que Freddie estaria confuso sobre sua sexualidade se confirmaram.
I knew that this man wasn't at one with himself over something. I could see that he was feeling bad about something, wasn't feeling comfortable, avoiding situations, which wasn't Freddie. These things weren't the person that I first met. I didn't know who he was with or who he was seeing, but I had a good idea then. But I wasn't absolutely sure.
Em uma conversa franca, ele finalmente revelou sua homossexualidade a Mary.
It was a relief, really, to actually hear it from him. I enjoyed the fact that he was able to be honest and frank with me. Once that had been discussed, he was a different person again. He was like the person I'd known in the early years. He was more at one with himself, more relaxed, more happy. And I don't think he ever thought that I would be supportive of him becoming a gay. But I was, because it was part of himself. It was nice to see Freddie at one with himself. It was more than nice. It was wonderful. It was such a happy person that he couldn't deny Freddie the right to be at one with himself. You accept and somehow understand because you want the person inside to grow, and you're fascinated to see this person within totally at ease and at one with themselves. You are witnessing the development. It's just And he gave so much, so how could you not give?
Só uma vez, o sublime e o grotesco se uniram. E foi glorioso. Só uma vez, a beleza brotou do mesquinho. Isso aconteceu no século XVI, na Itália. Chamado de o Divino Michelangelo. Nesta segunda, às 22 horas. Somente por The History Channel.
How do I describe it? Hundreds, if not thousands of miles an hour screaming across the sky. It would be kind of scary to get in a transporter and know that, well, the first thing that happens is they're going to rip you apart into atoms.
Engenharia Alienígena, dias 7 e 14 de fevereiro, 2 episódios especiais de Arquivos Extraterrestres, às 22 horas, somente por The History Channel. A cidade eterna cai diante do impiedoso exército de Hitler. Milhares de inocentes são enviados para um terrível destino.
The Argentine caves were a perfect death chamber, eliminating the problem of witnesses and disposing of bodies.
O Vaticano faz um acordo com os nazistas para manter o seu poder e os tesouros históricos.
According to the Vatican paper, the victims were the Germans.
A terrível batalha por Roma. Nesta segunda, às 21 horas, somente por The History Channel.
Freddie nunca discutiu sua descendência em público.
I don't think anybody would like to just keep on telling what I was as a child or anything.
Freddie told me, really his childhood from day one.
Ele nasceu na ilha africana de Zanzibar. Sua capital, Stone Town, era historicamente famosa, mas pouco agitada para uma criança imaginativa como Freddie. Zanzibar não possui nenhum monumento a Freddie, mas essa loja de fotografias, a Capital Art Studio, permanece inalterada. Aqui ele tirou suas primeiras fotos, e uma delas, um retrato de bebê, ganhou um concurso de foto do ano. Quase todo cidadão de Zanzibar já tirou fotos nesta sala, inalterada desde a época em que o pequeno Farouk posava aqui.
He was born on 5th September 1946. The name they selected for him is Farouk. That was his birth name.
O mundo no qual o pequeno Farouk nasceu era o paraíso cheio de serventes de uma rica família Parsi a serviço do governo britânico.
You'd be playing records and look at the fashion magazines and pop magazines to try and see what the other outside world is doing. Although by the time we got the magazines, they were about a couple of months old, but it was still news, you know, because that was the only way to be up to date with the Western world.
No verão de 1955, com 8 anos e meio, os pais de Freddie decidiram que ele teria uma educação melhor em um internato indiano. Partindo em uma viagem pelo mar de 8 semanas, ele deixou para trás tudo o que lhe era familiar.
Freddie had, great taste, and the sort of surroundings of his beautiful home sometimes led to a really rather sort of relaxed, sophisticated evening. But other times, there was the odd wild moment, which I think need to consult my lawyer before talking about in great detail.
Freddie organizou as festas mais selvagens da história do rock. Essas filmagens foram feitas durante sua maior festa, o aniversário de